Hey everyone, Dan the Cardman back again. As I mentioned in my last video, I was expecting some graded cards back from Card Grading Australia, and today the postman delivered the goods on a Saturday, which is really cool. So as I mentioned, there was 26, or if you haven't seen the last video, please check it out. But I mentioned that I sent off some, or about 26 if I recall, Dragon Ball Z Chromium cards in for grading. There's a lot of duplicates in here, primarily because I like some of these cards and I wanted to like try and get the highest grade possible and then keep the higher grade ones and then sell the lower grade ones. Because I think some of these cards, as I mentioned when I did the unboxings, are pretty sick. Let me just get my Stanley knife. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool, right? So I've noticed someone on eBay Australia actually has got the same idea as me and started selling them as well, getting them graded, selling them. But let's see how we go. I think we're a good chance of getting some good grades on these. A bit different to the batch I sent off previously. There is big box. There's not much room. Let me see if I can just get it to stay on camera. As I mentioned last time, basically there is the grading schedule, the services they offer. I think currently the economy. So I sent this off as economy, so it was $13.75 because I sent in 26 cards. So as you can see there, $13.75. I think, and the ETA at the bottom is 30 business days. I sent these off quite some time ago, sometime in July, mid-July. So I think they were expected to be back 2 or 3 weeks ago. Obviously, given that Sydney's currently in lockdown with the COVID restrictions, it's a bit hard. So they did what they could and they got it back relatively quickly in the end, considering the backlog some other places are having. And they're still the best place in Australia to get cards graded. They've been around the longest, so it's still worth the wait. And they're a local Aussie business, right? So let's try and support them where we can. So enough about that. As I mentioned in the last video, they're one of the few grading companies actually that send you back your top loaders and card savers that you send in. So that's pretty cool to get those back. Always help with eBay sales and things like that. As you can see, the package is a little bit different this time. The cards are in here. Okay. Spoilers, I just saw one of the cards. Damn it. All right. I was trying to work out which way is the face up. Okay, let me just take them out. So I'll try and take them out in... Oh God, this is awkward trying to keep them all on camera. Should have had someone help me do this. Yeah, so like I said, I really think we can get some 10s from these because I'll get to that in a second. Just make sure they're all the backs. Okay, all the cards are out. Box is empty. Good to go. Oops, sorry. Apologizing because I hit my camera. It's not like I hurt anyone. Okay, so let me get them in order because there's, like I said, a lot of duplicates. So there's a 45. 45. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. 45. So there's 3 45s. I'm going to split this up into 2 videos because I don't want it to be too long. And we can get cracking. So there's 38. This looks like they're in order. I'll just take them from the pile. So what I'll do is let's make 2 piles, even piles, and then we'll split them across the videos. Okay, then the 61, 63, 63. Okay, so these can go. This pile will get done in the second video. Let's do this pile now. And the reason I'm doing 2 videos, I just don't want to go for too long. As I mentioned before we get to the card, because obviously it's a bit hard to see from the back which one this is. And if you recall, when I did the unboxing, that tech doesn't always match the picture. Now, very quickly, I'm never anticipated to see what the grade is, as am I. I've been waiting a long time. I think these will grade fairly well because they don't really have the traditional problems that most trading cards have with centering. Like obviously the back it will, but it won't be too bad, right? It's hard to look at and they're more artistic cards. So like I said, on the front, there's no borders really. The biggest issue is going to be here is scratches. And as you recall, when I did some pack openings, the scratching was quite bad. So let's see how we go. First one. Awesome. 10. Pristine 10. And good, they've done the label the way I wanted them to, which is similar to how PSA. I really like the fact that it's just like gives the card number and then a brief statement on the sentence there. So the only other thing that would have been cool for them to do would have been to basically state which set it's from. It doesn't say it's from Chromium Archive, which is a little bit annoying. Maybe it's some feedback I can give to them next time. But I'm very happy. First pristine 10 from these guys, and that's a really sick OG card right over Vegeta. It's really nice. So I sent off 3 of these, as you can see. So let's see how we go. 110. Let me try and fix this glare. It's really annoying, sorry. Maybe I can use the top letters they sent back. There you go. For the time being. Which is weird, because I get glare doing this from me, but not from the camera's angle, so go figure. Alright, let's see how we go with the second one. Another 10, sick. This has gone much better than last time. I'm really happy with this card. I think, so the reason why I set off so many, like I said earlier, I really like the look of these cards. I think they're a pretty sick card to have on a shelf, right? And I think people will be interested in them, getting them at high grades. It's a good gift to give someone if you're a big fan. I've picked some nice iconic shots as the cards I want to send off to get graded. So let's see how we go. So we've got 2 10s so far. Can we get a 10 with the third as well? I'll just see if that will help with the glare. Oh, it's my hand blocking it. God, I'm dumb. All right, ignore the glare. We'll go back through those after. All right, let's see if we can get a third 10. I'll be disappointed now if we don't. Nice, 3 10s. So as you can see, like, I in the last video, I spoke about how I just sent the cards in. I didn't really look too much because they were more for the PC, whereas these ones I specifically picked out, purchased these off eBay for $1 each of these cards before I busted my box, specifically to get graded. It's nice to have the serial numbers. So there's 3. So let's see what this one is now. 38. This might be the this is Vegeta and Nappa arriving on Earth. I think it's another really cool iconic shot. 8.5. Interesting. Now I wonder why this one got an 8.5. I'll have to do some digging as to why. I don't think there may have been fingerprints. Oh, that bottom left corner looks a bit dodge. So that's probably it. Can you see anything on the front? Edgeware looks pretty good. Not sure. Maybe this one had some bad scratching. I have to look at it in detail. Let's see. Would have been nice to keep the 10 train going, but 3 from 4 is pretty good. Let's see if we get another 10. 9.5. Okay. So I'm wondering why these ones graded a bit more poorly. I wonder if it's because there's more texture in the background, and that I'll just have to look in detail. Could be centering, perhaps. Maybe the centering's harsher on the vertical cards. Who knows? 9.5, can't complain. Still pretty good. So far, that's the one I'm keeping. Oops, no, I'm keeping this one. Then nice 10. So like I said, I'll try and look a bit closer later to see where the grades dropped. One thing these guys do is for $1 extra, I don't think it's on here. Let me have a quick look. See if they talk about it on here. No, they don't. So typically it was, I think, for a few dollars extra for each card, you could pay obviously a few dollars extra, and they'd give you a certificate. And what that certificate was, it basically replaced what the subgrades did for other card companies, right? So you get a piece of paper with this, and it would break down where you lost all your grades, all your points. So it would look at every single corner, every single edge, and have a commentary from the grader saying why they graded it the way they did. I think they've stopped that now for COVID. I can ask. I might reach out to them and see if I can get a couple for the lower grade ones to see where that error occurred or why it dropped marks. But just have to wait and see, right? Once that comes through. So I'm pretty happy with that now. I got 2 10s for the PC. Let's see these ones. So I think there's 3 of the 59s as well. So I think in the first batch, 41. I think in this batch will be lots of 3s, triplets, and then the next batch will be some duplicates and then some singles. So let's see. So this, I think it's a Frieza one. Oh no, it's Super Saiyan Goku, and it's a 10. Nice. So this is one of the ones I was really chasing to get a 10 in. Very happy with that. So we'll put that there. Sorry about the glare again. Nice. Another 10. So like I said, these will be going up for sale. I'll try and speed it up a bit. If you guys want me to go in detail, I can in the next video. Yeah, nice 310s. So I'm really curious again now why these nappers and Vegeta got a 9.5. 9.5's a bit hard to see. Let's see if we can have a look. And I just said I'd look in detail later, but let's do it together. More fun that way, right? I wonder if it's like that bottom left, the edge where is a bit, maybe not a square. I didn't look at these ones under my microscope. Or magnifying glass, whatever you want to call it, not microscope. So there might be some things in here. I had another batch, another 40 cards I was going to send off. Oh, that little nick there, bottom right corner. That's why I got a 9.5. And then this 8.5 is probably because that bottom left corner is bit, it's not square. It's a bit rough. So these guys do grade pretty strict. Like I said in the last video, I know some people have said they're handing away 10s relatively easy. They seem to be a bit slack on surface scratches in the sense that they don't, like they're not super harsh on them. But that's normal, right? Because some grading companies, for example, are super harsh on things like centering, like BGS, whereas PSA is like super slack on centering. They don't really care left to right. They definitely care about top to bottom, but not left to right. Are these sleeved? Let me see. I don't think they are. Are they? Normally they sleeve the card. Maybe these are too thick. But yeah, that sounds sleeved. That's fine. That's all good with me. This glare is really annoying me. Give me a sec. Let's just keep those upright. One thing I have bought actually that I will share in another video is some like drawer liners from Kmart, or things to put utensils in and stuff like that. And they fit these slabs perfectly, which is cool. So I'll do that in another video. 54. Okay, here's now we're going in. Getting. Is this? It's just a single. Which one is this? Nice, freezer 10. So I've got two more of these that I was going to send off. I don't know if I think I got this one graded to sell. Now that I got a 10, who knows? Like I said, I got some more, so I'll probably send those off as well if I choose to later. I think the grading times now are a bit slow to try and get graded for the sake of selling. So I think I'll probably just send in some PC stuff. So there's 261s and then 263s. So let's see what these are. I think I sent off, like, there's a couple more Super Saiyan Gokus as well. These Super Saiyan Goku, they're close to each other in the set, so that's 59. So these might be the, I think this is the horizontal Super Saiyan Goku, the lava behind him, I think. Yes, it is. 9.5. Not bad. Nice to get a 10, but let's see what the next one says. So this is, I really like this card as well. It's really cool. I've got this in the sticker as well. As you saw in one of my videos, it's really nice looking card. It looks much better in person. It's not picking up, like you can sort of see there in the lava how it's textured. It just looks under natural light. It looks phenomenal. So we got 9.5. Did we get a 10? Hopefully. Yes, we did. Awesome. Much better video than last time, guys. So I really like CGA for a number of reasons. They've been around the longest. So they've got the most experience. Their prices seem to do the best out of Australian companies, which is always good if you're looking to get PC items. Obviously, you get PC items slabbed because you want them protected. And they're quite affordable within Australia. Obviously, everyone wants to go to PSA, BGS, SGC, HGA, things like that. But they're obviously a lot more expensive when you factor in exchange rates and postage. So there's a few others in Australia that primarily just are jumping on the Pokemon bandwagon. These guys do everything. A lot of people get AFL and NRL cards graded with these guys. I think they sort of specialize in that area. They've been doing a lot of Pokemon recently, but I think they're going to get overtaken with the trading card game stuff by the likes of, there's two companies in Australia with the same acronym. They're both called TCG, which is really dumb. One of them is known for their holographic labels. They've got like a Pokemon as their logo. I think it looks a bit crap, the logo, but the labels look pretty sick. And there's another one, the other one called TCG as well. Their labels look sick. Black and gold, looks really nice. They both only do Pokemon cards or trading cards. They're not really jumping out just yet. I think they may have both just started doing Dragon Ball Super. But it's hard. Like, they're sort of just started. So I don't really know what their grades are worth in the sense that is a 10 that they say is a 10. Time will tell, right? Whereas these guys, we know that they've been around for so long. It's like a small business, right? They're doing it the right way. They've been around a long time. We know that they've got some value behind their name. Whether the others keep up, who knows? Once he's boom with Pokemon dies, we'll see how they keep going. I think this is it's obviously another horizontal Super Saiyan Goku, I think. This might be the other one. I think he's like flying, powering up, one of the two, I don't remember. Powering up, flying, looks the same thing. This is the other one from, obviously, on Namek. Fighting Frieza. It's 9.5, pretty good. Can we get a 10 with the last one? Let's see. Boom, 10, nice. Pristine train, as Becca Boy would say. Awesome. So I'm very happy with that. A few 10s for the PC. That'll look nice on my Dragon Ball shelf. I'm wondering if these guys will ever think about doing a horizontal label. I know HGA is looking into it. They were very close to releasing it, actually, if you're interested, for sports cards and things like that. But they held off because they weren't happy with how the cases were going. So I think, like, for cards like this, once we can get like a horizontal label, these will look phenomenal. So like I said, very happy with that. A few low grades in there, a couple low grades, but predominantly 10s. But we know why, based on what we saw. Let's say that the next batch keeps giving us that 10, right? So I'll stop it here. It's been on for 16 minutes. I ramble. You guys know that. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments below which card you think you like the best, or if you're interested in grading with these guys, or any other questions you might have. So cheers, and check out part 2. See ya.